Of fond memories indeed. I wish I could go back in time and hang out with these ladies all over again. I'm talking about the Pink Horns, of course. I guess I'll have to settle for this last part 3 of Charging with the Pink Horns, where we talk all about the planning and prep that these ladies had to do to get themselves ready for the extremely grueling challenge that they had ahead.
And in part 3, it is all about the main event and the spicy elements that made the Rhino Charge that much more special. Have a look.
Pink Horns were ready for the charge. The big day finally arrived as the different teams made their way to Marsabit National Park. After scrutineering the campsite, now serving as the strategy room, the team had to plan how they were to take on the savage track that lay in wait for the team and the Kobe Berry. And with the different constructions and modifications on the competing vehicles and the savage terrain that lay in front, several questions lingered. Had the Pink Horns done enough? And just how would their beast fare against the terrain? Well, join us in the final part of Charging with the Pink Horns to find out.
We're going to try and take the safest route. That's what we've done. We're not going to do anything crazy.
No, we're going to go around things.
And obviously... And I guess we're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
I was nervous 2 days ago, but now I'm like, it's all down. It's all gone.
I'm giving them our route from which checkpoints. So they will go to the checkpoints and check whether we've reached there or not. If we reach there, we've passed it, they will move on to the next.
Down the river?
Crazy. The valley, yeah. That's why we came around, but it's good so far. 2 checkpoints so far.
Exciting, but it's kind of scary walking in the middle of nowhere by yourself.
Big support, which is awesome, which is really good. It lifts you up.
It does. Scary, exciting, adrenaline rush. 1 minute, the other minute you're like, oh, let's stop. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It was pretty tough. Most of the time we went through a lot of bush as well, so we were trying to conserve as much energy as possible. But it was good. All around it was good. It was a great experience, and the weather was not as crazy.
A lot of valleys. One thing that we were missing was a back winch. I mean, if we had it, then we would have been more of a daredevil and gone for it. But I think that also was the biggest challenge, not having a back winch. But otherwise, if we had enough time, we would have made a couple more checkpoints.
A lot of bruises and scratches, but it was all worth it.
You are tested physically, mentally, and you get to see parts of Kenya you've probably never visited in your entire life, like Marsabit. When would I go to Marsabit National Park?
Yeah.
So see you next year.
Well, Wanji, I'm sure you know this, of course. A game ends, guys get back to the locker room,
They
right?
do, whether it's defeat or a win.
Yes, exactly. So, technically, this would be that whole socks thing I was telling you earlier, the aromas. Now, when you come back, guys are taking out their socks. Now, I smell fine.
You smell alright.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yo, you know what? I think the pink horns were so crazy cool. Those ladies did so much and really gave guys a run for their money.
Actually, after this, we're going to talk about why you went without me.
Oh, well, I feel like this is awkward. Nevertheless, it's time for us to wrap it up. And thanks so much for always letting us know what it is that you want to see and hear right here on the show.
We've got Wanjiku Atieno, of course, on the social. Of course, you're saying that you're tuned in. Uko nani kabisa. Asante sana for always keeping it Sports Central.
Absolutely, and a big shout out to Brian Makteja, who says that he is always tuned into the best sports show ever. Thank you, honey. We appreciate the love.
Well, of course, unfortunately, we'll have to wrap it up and say kwaheri kama kawaida. We found this interesting clip online and we thought we would love to share it with you. Don't forget to share with us anything that you find that is interesting, that you find is engaging, or just simply made you laugh. We'd love to hear from you.
Wow, I guess it's that time, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, well, you know what it is. Until next time,
keep it Sports Central.
Here comes Matt Riley coming in, number 7, the young man out of Glenwood, Maryland. Born without a left forearm, but that has not stopped him from becoming one of the key players for Maryland and definitely one of the most inspirational.